Well, it's September. I'm out driving Breezy. We had 1/3 of an inch of rain last night, which was a major gift from God. And so we are wandering on down the way. I do love my horses that don't freak when I drop a rein. They don't do something stupid. They just flip an ear back and say, "Would you pick up the rein so we can get going here?" She seemed a little more inclined to just relax this morning, so we're going to just take it pretty easy. She was glad to get into the barn and get bug spray. At this point, the piranha's not doing much, so we're using an aerosol dairy bomb. That seems to be working pretty well. What a good girl. Walk on. And I think we want to stay on the road today. I don't think we want to go out in the field, baby. Now we are going with the wind. So that is likely to mean that the bugs will come out and attack, which is most unfortunate. It's cool enough the dogs have all come along. That's kind of nice. Well, not all of them. Petey never comes anymore. Walk on. Sometimes he'll go with Dave when he rides. No, no, you need to pay attention here. Walk on. Yep. And I need to do some horse swapping around after I drive her. Walk on. We have the 2 young colts in a pen. I want them on the other end of the group of pens, and I need to move Lady into where they are. That's a better pen for 1 horse rather than 2. And Rosie is in between, and the reason she's in between is because she's pregnant, so the young stallion will not think that he needs to go visiting. Alrighty, Missy, we're past our spot. Let's working trot. Working trot. And I'll just call her back later. This is not much of a working trot, but it's a lovely slow trot. Yes, it is. She is being careful with her feet. That is intentional and intelligent on her part, because then she is avoiding sliding if there's mud. She's keeping herself pretty collected up, and that's a good thing. All right, I think you could step out just a little bit more. Let's working trot. Good girl. Come along, Missy. Let's put some effort into it, huh? Now, what was that about? That was about Tippy had been peeing on a corn stalk and lowered his leg and made it crackle. And I think that's about all that did it. When it's a cool morning, there are always things that are worth jumping about. Come along. Perk up here. Yes, I know the bugs are bad. And there are the cattle all the way down at the very farthest end of the property. Why am I on the left side of my cart? That's always an interesting, where do you sit? The reason I'm sitting to the left today is this cart was owned by several other people before I got it. And they sat on the right and they used their right leg pushing forward. You can kind of see that the basket is shoved forward on the right side. The thing sits a little bit crooked in the seat. The shafts are fine, but the seat is a little bit crooked, and it's because that's where it's been sat on for years. So my goal over the next, I don't know, 20 years or so is to get it evened out by sitting on the left. One of the nice things about going up through here where it's a little rocky after it's rained is that with the softer ground, the rocks are not as much of a problem for the horses. Let's go look at the cows. And some of these cows, all but one of them, remember that last winter we had them out on stalks, kitty corner from where they are right now. It was entertaining when we brought them home. We opened the gate, came home to get our horses because it was all hot wire, and by the time we got back with the horses, Dave went a lot faster than I did because he just can go a lot faster than I can. But by the time we got back up here, they were partway down the road, man. They were headed home.